Yo, the Comic Sniffer, sniffing out the keys. So you don't have to. You don't have to.
All right, Sniffers, welcome back to the Hot 10 Comics of the Week, episode 3. New week, new movers, and once again, the market is telling a very different story to the online hype. This isn't vibes, it's real sales, real grades, and real money moving. And today, I will give you an actual price in pounds so you can feel the movement as an example. And let's get into it. At number 10, we have Amazing Spider-Man issue 252. It's the first black suit Spidey. This week, mid-grades absolutely woke up. A CGC 9.2 jumped from about £170 to roughly £270. That's a huge move. And even 8.5s climbed from around 125 to 165. That's collectors stepping in, not flippers. Sniffer Verdict: buy, hold, mid-grades doing the heavy lifting. At number 9, we have Secret Wars, issue number 8. It is the origin of the black suit, and a CGC 9.6 moved from roughly £215 to about £360, and 9.4s went from around 175 up to 250. And newsstands are still pulling a premium as well. Sniffer Verdict: hold, expensive, but clearly not finished. At number 8, we have All-Star Comics issue number 58. It's the first appearance of Power Girl, and a CGC 8.5 rose from around £135 to £175. Even the 8s moved from 110 to 135. That's slow, healthy growth and not hype spike. Sniffer Verdict: by mid-grade, it still feels undervalued. And at number 7, Absolute Batman issue number 1. This book is still doing silly things. A fourth printing, CGC 9.8, jumped from roughly £40 to about £125. That's more than triple in a short window. The variants are where the chaos is. Sniffer Verdict: watch carefully. It's exciting, but don't chase blindly. At number 6, we have Silver Surfer issue number 1. It's a quiet but serious money moving here. CGC 6.5 went from around £535 to roughly £640. 7.5s climbed from about £880 to just over £1,040. That is proper blue chip behaviour. Sniffer Verdict: by low to mid grade, it's a timeless book. At number 5, one of my personal favourites, is Amazing Spider-Man number 300. Venom being Venom. It's one of the biggest moves this week. A CGC 6.5 newsstand jumped from around £250 to nearly £400. Collectors just want a copy. Sniffer Verdict: hold. There is massive, massive strong demand still going for this book. And at number 4, we have Amazing Spider-Man issue 129, the first Punisher. CGC moved 9.0 moved from roughly £2,020 to about £2,640. Even the 5.5s climbed from around 775 to 925. Well, that is demand across multiple grades. Sniffer Verdict: buy if you can afford it. Replacing later will hurt. And at number 3, we have Avengers issue number 9. Wonder Man. CGC 9.2 jumped from around £2,650 to roughly £3,170. Lower grades moved too, 6.5s from around 250 to 335, and that's media-driven demand done properly. Sniffer Verdict, short-term hold and watch. And at number 2 this week, we have X-Men issue number 1. This is market testing at top end. Even a CGC 1.8 jumped from roughly £3,000 to about £3,750. Presentation matters at this level, and the Sniffer Verdict, hold forever, is a blue chip cornerstone. And at number 1 this week, we have, of course, Hulk 181. Not much to say. It is, of course, Hulk 181. CGC climbed. It was a 9.2 climb from about £5,700 to nearly £6,900. And even the 5.0s moved from roughly 1,875 to about £2,300. That is consistent demand, not mania. Sniffer Verdict, by any grade you can afford, proper blue chip. Your big takeaways this week: mid and low grades are doing the work. Newsstands continue to outperform. Less online hype, more actual buy-in. That is a healthy market. So that is your Hot 10 Comics of the Week, episode 3. I will catch you next week for episode 4. And don't forget, ignore the online hype, follow the sales, and I'll catch you next week. Thank you.
Yo, the Comic Sniffer, sniffing out the keys. So you don't have to. You don't have